Welcome to today's vlog. I'm testing out some new equipment today. The problem with the big Sony camera that I have is that, first of all, it is incredibly good. Like the quality is unrivaled. But I also need to have like smaller cameras. Like the main issue was during AX that I can't really use the big camera. But the GoPro has its downsides. The main one being audio. The audio just sucks. So this is today's plan. I want to see if this works. Because if this works, then everything's like fixed. The GoPro is kind of goated. So I just connected the audio to the media mode. And if it works, that's big. But considering the software of GoPro and that it like fails half the time, I don't know if this is gonna work that well. We'll see. Please listen on the outside. Filmographer on the inside. Nobody suspects a thing. I'm just a classic tourist businessman. Now this brings back memories because the first time that I was in Japan, this is where I stayed, literally around the corner. And it's also kind of true that every region in Tokyo, or like every district, has its own vibe. As soon as I entered this region, or like this hood, it just felt different. Like the buildings, the shrubbery, it just felt different. Maybe it's nostalgia speaking, I don't know. This is where we stayed at. Ulu, Tokyo. But the main reason why we're taking the bicycle today is to visit the artificial islands. Can't drive next to the seaside or the river. What the hell? All right, this is the microphone test. I am testing how the wind works, I guess. Is it good? Is it not? Though I feel like explaining all of this is kind of useless because, like, Jesus, there's no wind muffle on this. It probably sounds like shit. Oh, didn't see you there. So like I was saying on the bike when it was really windy, I want a small form factor camera. And I was looking into like Sony ZV-1 Mark II or stuff like that, or the DJI Pocket Osmo, which are like really good because they have stabilization, decent camera, but they're all kind of shit though. Like they still have the APS-C sensor, which is like 1-inch sensor. I don't know. Either way, sensor is small, not really that good. All of them have stabilization. This one as well. And I looked at the video quality and like, it doesn't really matter. So if you have a GoPro or like this one, I don't really see a reason to upgrade. There's like no point at all. So I'm just praying to God that this works because good audio, decent video, goated combination. We just entered one of the first artificial islands, I think. I don't know. Either way, put a lot of lore about artificial islands here, please. The plan is to see the Statue of Liberty, which is like one of the furthest artificial islands here. Actual baseball. I just finished watching Blue Lock, so this is kind of amazing. Ah, shit. God, I got this dumbass bike, and I think the battery's done or it's just broken because, man, it feels like I'm feeding the generator, but it's not giving anything back. The main vibe of this place is that it's just incredibly windy, and there's just a ton of sky rises here. Construction as well. Also, apparently my butt is completely wet, like soaked. Dude, my skin is glistening. Looks pretty nice though. Like the views are kind of gorgeous. Of course, we are stopping to take a look at some man covers. What a view! Downside of the media mod. The battery isn't the best, but changing it is a hassle. I gotta take off the microphone, the mount, and I am Gucci. Yeah, this is just a hassle. It's nothing too bad, it's just annoying. Though technically there's a USB-C port to charge the battery right away, so I feel like I need to find like a good battery or external battery that has a mount. Cold shoe mount. That would be good. Otherwise... But look at this. You have some mist here. Every once in a while, you just see some misty places where you can cool yourself down. How does this work? Is there a button that turns it on? Because it just turned off. Oh man. Look at what those legs be doing. Sweat is beautiful. Didn't know I was gorgeous. Also in continuation to yesterday's or the day before video where I tested out cold stuff, turns out the best thing you do against cold is just cold drinks, because that enters your blood system and then your entire body is cold, not like some cold spray or whatever. So now that the Yokohama Gundam is gone, we only have the Rainbow Gundam left. I don't know if it's the Rainbow Gundam, I think it is. So the main reason we're doing this as well, babysitter wants to do, you know, ride the bikes, but also I think it is one of the better ways of just exploring something, because like by foot you can see the most things, and in the middle of Tokyo it's really fine and easy, but when you're on the islands, everything's just so far apart. It's like very Americanized. So riding on the bike is like the best way to experience just everything you have here. How the hell do we get out here though? Oh lord. Oh frick. 2,000 yen. Holy shit. Let's see. 6.5 hours of sleep. That is fine. I don't care. I want to see how much. Oh no, 5.5 hours of sleep. Yeah, never mind. Shit. 2.5 hours of active zone. What? 1.8 kilometers? That can't be correct. Energy burnt, 2,500 calories? What? I gotta check out at home how much distance I actually covered, and I'm gonna put those stats right here. So that's how much calories, that's the distance. But we have made it. We have made it to the destination. You know, they always say the destination doesn't matter, it's how you got there. Well, they are dumb. The Statue of Liberty in all its glory, gifted by the French. To the French really love giving away the Statues of Liberty. Like, did they just mass produce them and were like, yeah, well, we need to get rid of them somehow? Well, that's all for today then. I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye-bye. Spoiler alert. Tomorrow we're going to Moominland.